All right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're the Hebrew Israelites from the camp GMS Cleveland. Another weekend preaching the downfall and the destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America. But before we get started, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Ba'Shem, conquer God.
double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. You know, and we get the Isaiah 35. You know, because it's like Isaiah, Ezekiel. You know, because hey, we out here prophesying against our enemies, man. Because hey, the Lord is the Lord is rising the nation of Israel up. You know, and we in the times where he about to give us, he about to give our enemies into our hands, man. You know, hey, should we get that Genesis 49 too? About speaking about Judah, but we got the Ezekiel.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
And Mount Seir was the nation of Edom original land where they used to dwell at. You know, it was in the land of Edom, it was a mountain called Mount Seir. That was their main spot. You know, but the modern day Mount Seir is this place, America, man. Babylon the Great, because hey, this is the top Edomite ruling country in power right now, man. You know, this that whore that sit on the beast, man.
Ezekiel 35 and 3, and said to it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Right, the Lord's going to judge for Edomites, man. For many reasons, man. Hey, the main reason for what y'all did to the nation of Israel, what y'all did to the whole earth, man. You know, polluted the earth into wickedness, man. You know, but but ultimately Esau was just created just to be destroyed, man. Because he is the wicked, you know, and the Lord's about to set up a kingdom, you know, through the nation of Israel that's going to be a righteous kingdom. Right. So it'll be no need for the wicked to dwell there, man, because the kingdom's going to be righteous, man.
Right. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Right. He going to make this place most desolate, man. You know how he going to do that? By thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, hey, somebody get down the Joel. You know, but by nuclear fire, by the fire from the chariots, that's how this place gonna become most desolate, man.
Hey, can I get one for you, Bible Control? Real quick. Psalm 17, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see, you just added to your point that the wicked is used as like a whooping stick, if you will. All right, on the left-hand side, for the Most High to chasten his people, and really the nations, you see. But like you said, in the kingdom of heaven, ain't gonna be no purpose for him anymore, you know. So after his purpose is done, and he builds up and cleans up the earth and the kingdom and whatnot, he gonna be done away with. Okay.
If I can add, Esau in the Hebrew, that's the omen. Like Joshua, wasting away his feet. You know, Ezekiel 35:3 said that the Lord will make the most desolate. It's bound to happen.
What that's going to do? You know, he gonna empty this place. I'm gonna get that scripture. Go ahead. Okay. Give it to brother.
We got the Joel.
Joel 2.
Let's talk about precepts.
And it says Genesis 49 and 8. It says, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thine hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
So there it go, man. Hey, our enemies is who? These so-called white people and everybody else that's outside of the nation of Israel, man. You know, they are enemies, man. And our main arch enemy is these Edomites, man. But it said thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies, man. When you got somebody by the neck, you got full control of their whole body, man. You know, we're gonna have full control over you devils, man, and the rest of you heathens, man. Right. You know, thus said the scriptures, man, whether you believe it or not.
Right. Verse 9 says, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right, exactly. The Lord, hey, they could start with the tribe of Judah, hey, like it said, what's that Zechariah talking about, the tents of Judah, you know, hey, so starting with the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, the so-called blacks, African Americans, starting with the tribe of Judah, all to the rest of the tribes, the tribe of Gad, Issachar, Reuben, the Native Americans, the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. Hey, those people, um, after the tribe of Judah it's gonna rise up, man. Rising up, and the rising up part is starting now, man. While us preaching this word, man, prophesying against this place, man. But it's gonna increase, and it's gonna get physical, man. You know.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Right, so we letting our people know how we sounding the alarm by us being out here on the streets, by us here throwing these, by throwing these videos up. Hey, that's how we're sounding the alarm,
Shalom.
In Mount Zion. Because Mount Zion is a monument, man. That represents the nation of Israel, man. So we letting our people know what's to come, what's to take place. Hey, when Yahweh showed us on the earth, what did it say? It said, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And part of that everlasting life and that peace is also taking vengeance on your enemies, man.
That's right. That's right. That's called a recompense, righteous recompense, man. What the scriptures call it in 2 Thessalonians 1:6, how it goes? See and get it right.
Righteous thing, the most high, the recompense, tribulation to them that trouble.
Indignation.
That's true justice right there. When you look up the definition, and forgive me, because I do want this to pass, I don't want it to interrupt what you're about to bring down. But yeah, man. Righteous judgment is about to be brought upon this place. You see? We still found in our enemy's hands, man.
I still got one.
Okay, beautiful. I got one too. So, brothers, keep them on deck. Let this little noise pass, man. Beautiful. Return. Let's go.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right, the day of the Lord is coming close, man. So it said, let the lands tremble. We supposed to hear this word and have fear. When you hear these words, man, because this is the judgment of the Lord, man. And it's nobody can't outpass or outbeat the judgment of the Lord, man.
In verse 2 it says, a day of darkness and a day of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains.
All right, so this day that's coming, it's gonna be a terrible day. It say even the elect shall be scarcely saved, man. This is not gonna be a happy sunny day like how you see right now. It feels good outside. People driving, going to the lake, and doing whatever they doing, man.
If I can chime in, because like the beloved apostles often mention, man, what a difference a day can make. Whereas it could be nice sunny skies. They always go back to 2001, and then next thing you know, it was catastrophe, man. All headlines, all over the news, all over the world, man. You see? And that's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to bring judgment on this place real soon, man. Something big is about to happen. Go ahead.
Tom. Go ahead.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Exactly. This place is wicked. That's why it's getting destroyed, man. Because the Lord is not like Esau that just go to different lands and destroy shit, man. It's a reason why the Lord is bringing this judgment, man. Because this is the most wicked kingdom that ever exists.
Hey, look at it itself. The name Babylon, right? It's the land of confusion. It's literally in the name itself, man. The Lord not the author of confusion, man. Of course He's gonna do away with this place. Let's go. Y'all got it.
Back in Joel chapter 2, verse 2, it says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
If I could say this real quick, Salakia, because they was talking about how over the past couple days was a big thunderstorm. If y'all remember, a couple days back it was a big thunderstorm, and how lightning had struck the key bank, from my understanding, or was it Tower City?
Downtown.
Well, yeah, downtown they had struck the key bank, the top of it, the point. And everybody was like, oh, they was all shook and shit. But it's the thing, if you can imagine, because when you're reading this stuff, you got to be a visionary. If you can imagine this, you can imagine putting yourself in a setting like it's a tempestuous, thunder-like, dark, gloomy, It's chills, it's cold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is a terrible power, man. There's gonna be judgment going on around about you, man. You gotta envision this. Go ahead.
It says, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Right. I gotta just say about the people, you know, people is not just literal people, man. It's a body of anything. Ants, people, still going into the missiles, you name it. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was about to say, yeah, the people with the missiles.
Yes.
Because you know, the missiles gonna be covering the sky. Covering the skies when they coming in the sky, about to shoot back down. But hey, that's not the only thing that's gonna make the sky dark. The chariots gonna be covering the skies as well, man. So like the brother goes, like the brother just said, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be all types of shit going on. I remember one time St. Benji said, when the Lord coming back, it's gonna be like people on the earth gonna be fighting and shit. Like in the midst of everything going on, it's gonna be people fighting. Then boom, the Lord come back. Like it's all gonna happen like all at once, man.
All you gotta do is read Wisdom of Solomon 17th chapter and just know this gonna get worse than that pertaining to Jeremiah the 30th chapter, man. It's gonna be a day like no other, man.
I got a precept for you. This Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall be.
And originally that's going into 70 AD. But hey, we use that scripture. That's twofold for now, man. You know, because the precept to that is Jeremiah 30:7. A time no like no other. You know? Hey, but these are things that's coming to this kingdom. Your kingdom, Esau, man. You know, Brad, this is shit that's coming to your kingdom, man. Death and destruction, man.
That's why the scriptures tell them live it up now. You know how that
Rejoice and be glad.
Yeah, rejoice and be glad. Go ahead, bro.
So you got it. This is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasten greatly.
Right. The day is coming. It's hasten greatly. It's coming quickly. You know, this, hey, Apostle Raquel say all the time, these things can happen any day now. These prophecies start kicking off. These are to come with the electronic device. All these things can happen any day. Just like when that pandemic came, it just came out of nowhere, man. You know?
My bad. I just wanted to chime in for you, man. I'm just hyped, man. Yeah, he's trying to take it from me. It's just the spirit, because what? Look at the world around you. It's already here. Elon Musk rolled it out. What's that other? BlackRock is another company. It's one more company that I'm thinking of. Neuralink. You know what I'm saying? That tiny technology is already here. You see? So like you said, it literally is a matter of any moment. You know, the Lord could bring His judgment, man.
And the Lord also said that the Lord is not slack concerning His promises,
That's
man.
Right.
The Lord is not a man that He shall lie, man. So He gonna do what He's gonna do, but it's got to be a measure, man.
It's a set time.
Third chapter, yep.
It's time for everything.
It's a time to plant, a time to pluck, a time to live, and a time to die.
And He says a time of war and a time of peace. We're coming into a time of war, man. Because peace is the chief reward. We're gonna get true peace in the kingdom of heaven. All right, go ahead, brothers.
Zephaniah 1:14 again says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasten greatly.
I'm glad you brought that out. Read it all the way down to the end.
It says, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. Cry there bitterly.
Right, so hey, that's going into the military first and foremost. But hey, anybody else, man, that think they tough, think they strong, bad, and they can outbeat the Lord, man, it's saying that day they gonna cry bitterly, man. You know, they gonna be screaming, howling like a bitch, man. You know, the Lord's about to there's gonna be a great humbling when the Lord comes back, man. You know, because hey, people think that the Lord is sweet, man, that they unstoppable, and the Lord can't do shit to them, man.
Hey, cause it's so deep, man. Yahweh Shah control everything, even your fear. So if He wants you to fear something, you gonna fear it. Simple as that.
Hey, you quoted that Wisdom of Solomon 17.
Yeah.
They feared that darkness that they could feel.
Yeah.
You know, it was darkness that they said they was more afraid of the things they heard. You know what I'm saying? And their imagination assuming that it's something else that wasn't even there. He can make your mind play tricks on you.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Yahweh Shah
one of his titles is the King of Terrors, man. All right, so he gonna bring terror on you down wicked ass people, man.
Real quick, yeah, call all your shout waiting on the time. This is real quick. Amos 9, verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. And that's what they feel in their heart and their mind, that the evil will not overtake nor prevent us. But no, what the Lord just said. All the sinners of my people, starting with the Israelites. You know, go ahead.
Right now, I say that reminded me of the one scripture where it say on Micah 7 say, where's the Lord your God? You know, because that's a twofold scripture, man. Because yeah, that's talking about actual woman, but that's also the nation of Israel is a woman to the Most High too, man. Right. So they go, these people gonna see it, man. And like what did Yahweh Shah say? He said every idle word, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord gonna make you eat your. He gonna show your words down your throat, man.
Zephaniah 1:15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
I can say this because you made a beautiful point. The statement that you said, the Lord gonna make you eat the words. Well, the Lord also gonna make you eat your own children. Because he said, seeing that thou don't want to be a priest to me, Hosea 4:6, he said, I will also forget thy children. So that day of wasteness, that day of desolation, hey, the 2/3 predominantly is women and children, man. You know, a lot of women is that number. It's a lot more women on the earth than it is men. You know, so going back to the statement, the brother just said that Micah 7:10, which I'm holding, man, it's about to get ugly, man. Real fucking ugly. And this is a very offensive society. They don't want you to talk down on women about it, even if they're in the wrong. They could be proclaiming themselves to be a full-blown 304, and they still don't want you to talk about it.
Well, as a spirit, because right here where we set up, there's a sign right here that's talking about sign our petition for protection of choice, which is, you know, that's the AB, okay, the deletion centers, you know, the so-called plan, you know what, all right, which is all just murdering children. That's adding to your point about the fact that, you know, this society doesn't want you to talk down on that, you know what I'm saying, which is an abomination, man.
Yeah,
you know, but this society upholds abominations. You know, that's you looked at as a problem if you say this is wrong.
Do as thou wilt.
Right. And that's how we know that the scriptures and the things that we tap into is real, because that's the same spirit who was giving their children up to Molech.
All right.
Right. And back in Zephaniah, this Zephaniah 1:16. Verse 16. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
Right, man. So this, nothing. It don't matter how strong. It don't matter what, because you know America got a lot of bunkers and shit. It don't matter how long the strong the military is. This place is gonna fall regardless, man. It ain't gonna be like on the Independence Day when they was locking aliens up, trapping them down. It's not gonna be like that, man. You know, once the Lord come back, it's just gonna quick just like that, man. Overkill, man. In 1 hour, man. You know?
You said high towers, those represent, you know, defenses, you know, things that are exalted. Ain't there something called in war having the high ground? That's when what's it called again? Obi-Wan told Anakin in Star Wars. I don't know if I spoke with it. So it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You know. But anyway, the Lord, He gonna show all that. Everything that they trust in, like the brother said, they advanced military. But Esau got some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Laser beams, all types of different things we ain't ever seen before. You know what I'm saying? But he got little bulletproof suits, all types of exo suits, all types of different things. Yeah. All types of different things. But the Lord ultimately He gave them all that just to show His power in destroying them, man. That's why He gave Esau Edom all the technology. Like I said, we talking about it later last week, a week before about aircraft carriers. These are miracles, bro. That's a floating fucking city on water, man. That thing got a whole bunch of jets, some fucking other little boats and shit. You can hold missiles. They be having all the big ass guns on that shit. They holding a whole 1,000 crew men. Man, that's a miracle. But the Lord's gonna show all that shit, man. The Lord talking about Leviathan coming up and destroying your ships, man. That's all the scriptures, bro.
Think about this. The U.S. government came out and said that the spaceships, the so-called UFOs, are 1,000 times more advanced than their military. So everything that they got, think about it. Yahweh gave it to them. So his army is way more advanced than Esau's, man. They'll turn them into dust and smoke.
Right, you better. Esau better off when the Lord come back. He better off just
Killing
wearing a
himself.
T-shirt and just start posting up, man. He better off doing that because it's gonna get the same effect, man.
Yeah.
I was looking into the Dragons of Arabia, and I found some interesting. You know, a lot of countries measure military strength by a report called a GFP. Look it up, and it's measured by basically a power index. And you know, some of the major nations that's coming up against us, they're not really that big. When it comes to military might, you know, they got it. Like for example, I believe it's Saudi Arabia. They like the 22nd most powerful military out of 146 countries. And then Iran, they like 19. But they got power indexes of like 0.22 something or 0.3, and a perfect one is 0. How about some outside army is gonna be perfect? Like land back on up the point where I made. How can I not beat you if I know what weapons you have? I know your game plan. I'm the one who put it on your mind. The reason that you think you could upset prophecy, you think you're the Most High, I gave you that spirit. Romans 9, we went into it yesterday, so I can destroy you and I can magnify my name. Thus said the Lord.
And add on to the Car's point on the fact that you know, Esau might as well just post up the chariots and the angels. That's what that character Dr. Manhattan said in Watchmen. He said the world's smartest man poses no more threat to me than the world's smartest termite. Remember, he was a god, man. He was remember, he could just wave his hand and evaporate you. That's the same energy and power that the Yahweh Shai and the angels coming back with, man. I would say you a small fry, you a little guy. You know what I'm saying?
Angels don't bleed.
Yeah, exactly. And I always say the angels gonna take no casualties, man. They ain't gonna be the only. You shoot 2 chariots down, like out there. They got my nigga Gabriel. They got Gabriel. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, they shot down the chariot.
Oh yeah. You talking about some bluff from the earth? Get the fuck out of here.
The Lord ain't taking no casualties, man. Go back in there where you at.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 6.
Hey, that's kind of like, let's say it's like a person that teach somebody a fighting skill, karate, fucking wrestling, boxing, whatever, jujitsu, whatever. That master leader taught whoever that person, they taught all the moves, man. And it's stuff they didn't teach them, man.
That's
so
right.
so if that person who that got taught by the leader trying to attack him, he go kick his ass, man, because he taught him everything he knows.
That's it. And we've seen that on different movies. I don't want to quote the wrong one, but it was that Karate Kid or one of the movies where the damn dude tried to go up against his own master, man. You know, but like the brother just said, man, you know, the Lord is going to far super exceed. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 1 and 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
That dust, man. Dust gets fucking everywhere. In the car, you at your crib. I swear you was cleaning yesterday, bro. It's fucking. But here you just spent the shit a week ago. You come back, there's dust all over and fucking shit. But that's what the Lord compared blood to. It's gonna be everywhere, man. Yes, what scripture say the blood's gonna be up to the horse's bridle, man. Right? All right. So it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. It has to happen. That's why the Lord got so many people on the earth right now. Okay, the scriptures don't tell you exactly, but the elders always say you can estimate that during the time of the flood, there was probably billions of people on the earth again too. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Lord had to bring on the spirits there so he could judge them in the flood, man. So that's what the Lord's about to do again today, because not just with the missiles, but it's talking about the famine, eating your own children, see the wild beasts. All right, Esau coming with great wrath, his martial law troops. That's gonna be all over the earth. World War III. Okay, you know how many bodies is gonna be there in World War III? You gotta think about not even just the nuclear technology, because that's the top, that's the end game. But even just like cruise missiles, I don't know if you know about carpet bombs, bro. Carpet bombs and shit, bro. No, there's nothing surviving after that, bro. That whole land is gonna be completely just disheveled, and ain't gonna be nothing but just fucking arms and legs on this side, everywhere, man. You know, so so the way World War III, it's gonna be a lot of destructive power, man. You know,
If I can add to you, you say carpet bombing, it's essentially just giving a brief description. It's like, you know, they drop a bomb and it's like in layers.
Yeah,
so they like a sweep. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back and look at any like napalm videos and shit. It's like it's a sweep, man.
Yeah. And Esau got shit like white phosphorus, bro. That shit will burn everything up. Okay, it takes. Esau got certain bombs and shit. He got like oxygen. He'll send a bomb. It'll send a bomb and shit, and it'll like suck the oxygen out and fucking make everybody choke to death, man.
Zephaniah 1 and 17, Salaki 18. neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Right, the Lord don't want your money, man. You can't get a Lord Frederick notes. You can't get a fucking what's that called? A golden brick or a golden block? Yeah. You know, the Lord created that shit, man. That shit came from it's planets out there that rain jewelry, man. You know, Esau discovered planets in the space that rain jewelry. You know?
The gold and the silver come from the heavens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can't buy your way out of this judgment, Esau, and the rest of you niggas, man. You know, you can't escape, man.
Right, the Lord said, if I don't hunger, I won't tell you. Right. He said, the beasts are all mine upon 1,000 hills. Like, at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do to bribe yourself out the way of the Lord. He said, what? That righteousness delivers from death. Mm-hmm. So you got to follow up the righteousness if you want to be delivered from this impending destruction that's coming. That
driving the righteousness. Yeah, Esau don't got nothing. And his spiritual bank account is very empty. He's a negative.
Yeah. He's a negative. He's a negative.
Oh yeah, laid himself in thick clay.
Yeah. He think he in debt with the physical realm. He in debt with the spiritual realm
since
also.
The beginning, he been owing payments since the beginning.
Boy, he said he was born in debt.
Right.
Hey, we born in debt, right?
That's why Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai don't want money. He wants your life. He wants you.
My nigga Bane said, this gives you power.
Zephaniah 1:18 from the top. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
The whole land by the fire of his jealousy.
And somebody get the Nahum 1?
That thermonuclear missile the brother going into, man, that's going to evaporate everything, man. It turn everything back to the base elements, man. Burn everything up. You understand how hot something got to be, man. You got like hard materials we were creating, like steel. There's certain things they use to create these buildings. Like even think about, like you go punch some shit like that, you break your fucking head. Like you can't just easily break that. So you gotta understand how hot something gotta be to melt all that and turn it into dust. Like I was saying last camp, that the Lord gonna turn America into a desert, bro. It's like in the land of Ham, something like Africa, the whole top portion right there, the Sahara Desert, whatever. The Lord gonna turn that America into a desert, man.
It's gonna melt. Like picture an ice cream melting from your hand, man. That's how everything you see is gonna be.
Because you got different levels of fire. You could put heat to something and it'd take a long ass time to melt, but when it's concentrated fire and it's right on, like welding and shit, that's a different type of, you feel me, for fire. Yeah, heat.
Right. That was it on that verse. A little bit more. Devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Right, so this judgment gonna be speedily, man. It's gonna be a quick judgment. The Lord's not gonna break a sweat when he come back and judge this place, man.
I got that Nahum, but let me real quick get a precept for that. Isaiah 24:1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste and turneth it upside down and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. So there it is, man. The Lord is about to make this place empty. You see, and ultimately it's gonna be those youth that's gonna do it. And that's a solid chapter going into the destruction. And I'm gonna give it a brother call for it. Nahum 1:1. The burden of Nineveh. The book of the vision of Nahum the Elkoshite. The Most High Power Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious.
Right, God. So, the Lord, because you know, a jealous type of anger, that's an anger nobody can hold back, man. It said the Lord is jealous. Two scriptures say the Lord will take his jealousy out on this place, man. A furious anger, man. That can't be turned back, man.
Yeah, what's that Proverbs? I know somewhere is it 36? If I'm mistaken, it was 6. Going into the jealousy is the rage of a man. You know, he will not spare. Okay? Right, because there ain't nothing you can do to bribe yourself out of a situation. You got your woman, she at the house getting down with another man and trying to, no, baby, I ain't mean to. Hey, y'all seen that video? That man came in hacking. He came in hacking. Yeah, he started stabbing her, him, everybody gets it. And then they call it a crime of passion. He might not get as bad of a sentence for that.
You're in my head, bro. This is exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. The Lord, and he fully justified it. Go ahead, Doc.
And Proverbs 6:34, for jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he would not spare in the day of vengeance, he will not regard any ransom as a spirit. We just talking about how you can't bribe the Lord. It says he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Okay, so like, but it said, man, when you do something to a man's family, okay, commit adultery with his woman, kill his kid, whatever. And he came like, look, I'm gonna give you, I got this Benz outside, you can have it. He tossing the keys, but he wants your life. But it said earlier, he wants your life. You know, he needs to. Your spirit got to be saturated with like, man, I got justice, man. You got a chip on your shoulder when you feel like you haven't had justice for what's been done.
If I could add to your statement, because you even got what's known in the scripture as the city of refuge.
That's fair. I was about to say that.
Bro, that's we have one body. You know, because let's say a mistake happens, you swinging a sledgehammer or an axe, and then the head fall off by accident and kill a man. You know, he goes to flee to the city of refuge for a safe haven, because if he found outside that perimeter, you know, he'd be destroyed. They gonna want to seek vengeance for that loved one, man.
Yeah, they tell the elders like they should make a position to find out what happened. You know what I'm saying? So and then they tell you to read further on to let the anger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what happened with Jacob and Esau? You know, when they came back to each other, he was deceptive, but he said he fell upon his neck and whatnot. Jacob fell on his neck and they wept and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you know, he had to separate from him because Esau was seeking to kill him, man. You know, but go ahead, y'all brothers got it. Oh, select it. Yeah. Nahum 1:2 again. The Most High power is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious.
Nah, right. The Lord not no bitch, man. The Lord go get his lick back, man. You know, the Lord is just long suffering. But the Lord, what it say, shall not he avenge his own elect?
That's right.
You know, the Lord's gonna get his vengeance back, man. And you know what? Esau, he keep doing stuff to the Lord's people, and he just building it up, man. He making it worse for himself.
It says the Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Right. He got wrath preserved for his enemies. So Esau and whoever and the rest of you niggas, man, you ain't get away from nothing that you did, man. Because you got a lot of Edomites or well, that was back then, you know. That was my grandparents. No, that you is your grandparents, man.
That's right.
You know, and you still got that hatred towards Jake, man. You just Esau is just more of a coward now, man.
Yeah, I got one. And this is Job 21 and verse 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. As the brother just said, man, about the fact that the Lord is his gift back, and the Lord has wrath. All right, it said they're going to be brought forth to the day of wrath, man. All right, and the Lord has reserved time. It reminds me of Romans 9th chapter, how the Lord had what? He had a vessel of dishonor.
Fitted for destruction.
Right, they built for destruction, man. Okay, reserved for destruction. That like brother said earlier, that's your role in the movie, man.
Right. It's so cold because the Lord gave Esau all this technology to make all these weapons, you know. And while he was doing that, Esau getting pumped up that he gonna take the Lord down. But while that's going on, the Lord also got a day preserved at the end where he gonna get his judgment all in one with his own weapons, man. The Lord gonna use his own devices against him.
That's right. This is back in Nahum 1:3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power. Because that's why people there say, oh, the Lord is slack. I think the brother you pointed out earlier, they say the Lord is slack and
concerning his promises.
Yeah, you know. It says, no, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Right, he's not gonna spare the wicked, man. You don't know, the wicked would not get no mercy, man. It say no mercy to him who showed no mercy. Esau not getting no mercy, man. And the rest of you other people, man. You know, you other nations, you 2/3. And when the Lord bring his judgment, ain't no sparing you, man. Because if you was an Israelite, your time was to repent was now. And if you was a heathen, you was just just trash from the jump, man. You wasn't gonna make it anyway, man. You know, because this doctrine is not for you heathens. You got people that teach that that the heathens go receive salvation too, man. But where's that in the scriptures, man? The scriptures say salvation for the nation of Israel. And on this go around, it's only for a small remnant of the nation, man. So the wicked is not going to get spared, man.
It says, the Lord hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Yes.
I'm already in Numbers.
Right. So hey, the Lord's gonna send these chariots, man, to celebrate you niggas, man.
Right.
You know,
That's right.
and this whole kingdom right along with the missiles, man.
I got a quick one. Isaiah 66:15.
Woo.
For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemel will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Right, he coming with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. You know, this is going to be a quick, easy judgment. You know, and it's going to be a painful judgment to you people, man. Y'all can feel the wrath of the Lord, man.
Says they shall know about death after pain, by pain, roughly paraphrasing.
That's the spirit, but you mentioned about the chariots, the spirit, what had the scripture on it. Again, we mentioned Independence Day earlier. Remember, they had the chariots that went over the major cities, and then remember it was a countdown, and then the fire came down, and we burnt everything up, man. Literally, them whole cities is desolate. It was a wasteland after that, man. So that's really gonna happen, man. I remember the other brother from Dallas said it. He was like, you know, when the Lord do it, you think the Lord gonna let a movie outdo him? You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be even more dramatic, even more intense, even more destructive when the Lord actually does it for real. And it's not just on the TV screen.
So much that it's going to trump the previous Exodus, you know, how to eat.
Hey,
Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. And that's going to be those chariots, man, shooting you with laser beams, man. It's going back to his fury, man. Going back to the jealousy of Yahweh Shemel, man.
Hey, line up that precept in Thessalonians that talk about the brightness of his coming. You know what I said? Because what? They make two things I think of. He said at his rebuke, rebuke and he gonna send fiery indignation. See, that's when the Lord actually put words into action. But right now he rebuking you now. Who's rebuking and showing a sharp disapproval? What's that? John 7:7. If I ain't mistaken, just let me see what it says. You know what I'm talking about? What is it? 7 and 10? It's 7 and 7, I think it is, or 7 and 10. But it don't say rebuke, but it go into pretty much rebuke. What did 10 say? So like it. I'm gonna find it. It's in John for sure. I'm gonna find it, Lord willing.
How it go?
I gotta try to paraphrase it, but it's pretty much going into rebuke. Let me look for it myself. But the point being, the Lord is already, he's showing rebuke through his servants, the prophets. All right, disapproving of the society and its ways. For an example, that rainbow flag back there, it's Pride Month. I was just riding past Cleveland Heights, the high school. They got a pride on this damn street, when you cross one. You know what I'm saying? But then it's going to elevate to actual judgment, man. He's going to put words into action. What does 10 and 10 say? My bad.
I got one for you.
I was going to finish off. It says 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Shemel plead with all flesh. So that's how the Lord is going to get his get back, man. All right, with the flames of fire, man. All right, and the chariots going to shoot laser beams, man. All right, and that's going to be the judgment, man. The ultimate judgment.
I got something for you. This the book of Numbers, chapter 35. I'm going to start at verse 30. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses, but one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And Esau is a murderer, because it is a difference between murder and killing. Murder is unrighteous act of putting someone to death. It says, and ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, as you have brought that out earlier, that he shall come again to dwell in the land unto the death of the priest. So shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, and America is polluted. The whole country is polluted by the bloodshed of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. Men, women, and children. They blood, innocent blood is shed over here. It's overshaded, man. That's why this place got to get a overkill judgment, man. It said the land can't be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it. So who shed this land? Esau, Edom, man. So hey, guess who got to pay for it? Esau, Edom.
And in the law that brother just read too, it said, notice how it said, can't you speak out of the mouth of one witness? That's why in Revelation 11, the Lord got what? The 2 witnesses, man. All right, so you can do deals, man.
That's right. Hey, real quick, for edification's sake, John 7:7, it says, the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. And how is he doing so? Through his servants, the prophets, man. All right, he's speaking through his servants, the prophets, showing a sharp disapproval for this society, man, and everything that they uphold, man. Okay?
Right, and that's why these people mad, man. But who gives a fuck? Hey, the Lord is mad. The Lord is angry, man.
That's right.
You know, Yahweh Shah, the Most High Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah, and the angels, they angry. The elect is angry. Who gives a fuck if you mad or you feel some type of way about shit, man?
Nahum 3:1, it says, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departed not.
Right. This place is a bloody city because this place shed many blood, man. You can bring that last part.
How long has America been at war? When you look it up, man?
It was like 92% of the time.
92% of the time that this place has been a country, they've been at war, man.
Nahum 3:1, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departed not.
Right, lies and robbery, man. You know, hey, this place was established by the great mob, that murder of the Native and Seminole Indians, man, and the Mexicans, man. You know, and we are still in captivity, man. You know, we still under this devil, man.
We are yet this day in our captivity. I'm gonna jump down to 4. Verse 4, it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that sell the nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, man.
Right. So, hey, the multitude of the favorite of the whoredoms is America, man. This place committed fornication with all nations on the earth, man. You know?
Right here, it said the well-favored harlot. Like this place, like America is likened to like that golden city as the scriptures speak about. Like the people don't really, I mean, when you go outside of America, I ain't gonna lie, something like them outsiders, they go overseas, shit like that, them niggas got a problem with America. But for the most part, man, people they flock here, man. They liken this place with the scriptures liken this place into the golden city, man. This place is, man, when you actually dig into history and see how this place got established, it got nothing but corruptness, man. It's corrupt to the core, man. And that's why when the Lord woke us up, man, that's why you get fucking pissed off, man. That's why you had that anger, man. Hatred. Justice, man.
Because it also spoke about the sorceries and the witchcraft. This man, Esau got everybody in an illusion, man. Right. Thinking everything this is how it's supposed to be. This is how life's supposed to be, man. This is not how life's supposed to be, man.
We really got people thinking that this is that, this is that, and this. This is bad, Isaiah 5:20.
Like the fucking hospitals and medicine, he portrayed to like help, but really it's witchcraft and sorcery. You feel me?
Right, bro. That's what you just said right now. Like this nigga, he'll put a label on, like, let's say you get some type of medicine, right? And just say it must be beneficial or help towards this. They don't even do that. But he had another example. He had like the toothpaste that we use, which we know fluoride is bad for the teeth. He said help prevent plaque, help prevent teeth decay. But really, it's doing the complete opposite, man. Only a devil would do that, man. If I had some and I gave it to you and I'm like, look, this is supposed to help with this, but it actually fucks you up, that would be wicked as fuck, bro.
That is the definition of devil.
Right, bro.
Esau does that with his commercial. They'll talk about like treating you for asthma, then the side effects is shortness of breath, like Cat Williams said. And the people in the commercial,
ain't that what asthma is?
Shortness of breath. Diarrhea, got all types of shit wrong with you, but you came to be healed.
Right, you can't be healed. You got that. Hey, it's like a backdoor, crappy backyard mechanic. He'll fix one part on the car, man. He fuck all the other parts up, man.
Hey, them old commercials, man.
Hey, bro, they need to listen to solid face. They talking fast. You know, if he don't say that, it's in the clause that he can get, penalized. But if I can say, the scriptures say he's a physician of no value and a forger of lies, man. So that's exactly what this Edomite man is, man. He's a physician of no value, bro. The Lord, the true physician, he's coming to cut off this long disease, and this nigga's a cancer to earth.
Like for real, bro. And then too, see, that's why he even said that's why the word doctor. The word doctor means falsify.
That's right.
He's not gonna say he's a physician. Well, in some cases, like you say, Job, he's a physician of no value. But even like his words, I was even thinking about like how he uses newspeak. Like newspeak is wicked as fuck. Like even when you go to like a boyfriend and a girlfriend, like them terms, when you look them terms is off, bro. Because when it even sounds childish. Like when you apply like this is my wife, it has much more of a stronger weight to it.
A grown ass man talking about I got a girlfriend.
Like what?
Fuck you doing with a girl anyway? You might have a woman.
But it shows you, like,
And woman mean wife. Wife mean woman.
And it shows you the psychological effect it have on you, because even women know it. Like women know, like when they say, "Oh, this is my husband," has much of it holds more weight. Oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
Instead of you just say it's my boyfriend, my girl, that shit is wicked, man. That's why they don't take it serious. But when you upside this is my wife, it comes with it's more weight applied to it, man.
I got a quick one. Psalm 7 and 11. God judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh Shem Shah is angry with the wicked every day. And you just take a look at this place, man. All right, we in the month of what? Pride month, man. And that's another offense, all right, to Yahweh Shem Shah, to you devils, man. All right, pushing that shit on our people, man. Also making shrimp, crab, lobster, and shit like that a delicacy, man. All right, you got our women all out of order, wearing pants, and being a loudmouth demon. All right, you got wild ass kids out here, man. Monsters, man. All right, these 2/3 wicked ass niggas, man, running around doing this old kid boy bullshit they got going on. It's under the watch of Esau, man. That's why this devil got to get replaced, man.
Exterminated, not replaced.
They ain't doing nothing about trying to fix that car problem, because they've had a big epidemic here in Cleveland particularly, but other states as well. And they ain't reprimanding them. And they multi-billionaire corporations, man.
Hey, man, they riding around in them stolen cars up the way, flashing guns and everything, man.
They starting to rob people.
The Lord said that that perilous times will come. We're in that perilous times, man. And last days, perilous times will come.
And then people get offended. People get offended at the Most High, how he do things, man, at the Most High, because of their life situation. But nigga, because you wicked, man. And they got to learn to take their anger on the Most High. Like it say in Revelations, how they go curse the Lord for giving them boils for taking the electronic device. You go curse the Most High because your wicked ass, man. Because something you did, man. That's showing these people is pathetic in this society, man.
I got appreciate it. It says Psalms 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are the course. And we was talking about this off camera before the camera started about the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen it in the chat. But we're talking about the darkness, but saying all the foundations of the earth are the course, because everything we're talking about right now is, with the death, and you said perilous times, this is all under the watch of the devil. And we saw Edom, man. So everything's out of court. They said the household between man and woman, this is only getting worse, but everything's only getting worse, bro. It's not getting no better.
That's the spirit you saying that. Like, man, like, bro, like, for brothers, like, if you got a family situation, cool, man, but, like, don't try, like you say, man, sit down and that family shit, that is completely ruined, bro. It would, for the most part, it would never go back to how it once was, man. You might as well just forget that thought, man.
The Elder Malcolm said himself, he said the Lord has to restore this shit. But these women in the mindset they're not gonna let that shit go.
Yeah, they're not.
They're gonna have to be forced to.
What's that, Isaiah 4 and 4, I think it is?
Wash away the water. Yeah, grab it.
And see, and then the reason why they not gonna let it go, it's just like, the reason why people ain't gonna let go of wickedness because it's appealing. It's appealing to the flesh. And Esau made it attractive to a point where it appeases every thought that you can have. Like a woman got power, so why would you get that up?
That's exactly what you was going into before, about how he'll present something to you like it's good for you. That's what he did to these women. It's like, look, these men, when you get a wife, that's supposed to be back. So you go get the free. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset they're in. They actually think what they're doing is good for them.
Right, and then they hit they call it hitting the wall. Then they hit the wall. They late 30s, 30s, 40s trying to they get a husband, they get a man, and they trying to force the man to have a baby like this. Like it's no, man.
Oh, you see these bitches on these little hookup ass, man. These bitches be 38, talking about I'm looking for something
Right,
serious. Don't waste my time.
Stop
Bro,
it.
this
Yeah.
shit been doing that too.
Yeah.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
They be looking through. They probably lying about their age for real too, man.
For sure,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Somebody they 38, but they could be like 50 years old, man.
Well, they got Carmelo Anthony ex-wife,
Oh, yeah.
Lala, but she's fine as hell, but she's having trouble finding a man. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody, yeah, you fine, but you like as you get older, like shit, like man, you
That
old.
box
Women
too.
gotta come to
That
the
box
realization.
too.
We gonna get out this time.
Right.
The scriptures come out. But women gotta get out this mindset that you're the only good looking woman on the earth.
Right. Stop it.
And then we want the youth.
Right.
Then
Exactly.
we want the youth.
Right.
Go ahead.
Young,
Pull that out.
Look at Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 4. When the Lord shall wash away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
Right, so hey, the Lord has to he can have that bitch, but the Lord has to these women, man. We look, the brother Batakalak from Chicago, he explained it the best way. You cannot hold on to a rag that's not able to get burned out, man. These bitches, you cannot try to make them do what you want them to do, man. The Lord gotta do that, man. You know?
That's just Jake as a whole. You can't make Jake do something the Lord got to put the spirit on you to do it. And then you talk about the rag, right? Holding on to a rag. When you go to the book of Jeremiah, I believe it's the 13th chapter, the Lord compared Israel to filthy rags. Man. He started off white, and then he told Jeremiah to hide it. Then over time, he came back and he had these big toe of the berry. He came back over time and pulled it up. And then it was dirty as fuck. And then that represented Israel, man.
Hey, the scriptures say, can you take a spots off the leopard? Can the cookie be made straight? Not cookie, crooked. Can the crooked be made straight? You can't. The Lord has to make things straight, man. You know, only the Lord can do them things, man. Those type of stuff is out of our hands, man. Hey, High Priest Yaquab, he said, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on, man. You know, hey, cause you Keisha y'all niggas too, man. And not just the Northern Kingdom too. The Northern Kingdom, all y'all niggas at the end of the day, man. Y'all all looked at as a nigga in the eyes of these devils, man. And in the eyes of the Lord, man.
Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 4. When the Lord shall wash away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning.
I say about the spirit of judgment, by the spirit of burning, because we had a good laugh about that shit. But like, bro, at the end of the day, her and Edomite double baby, they all gonna get burned the fuck up, bro. Like, bro, he's holding hands with his devil and like the fire, man. Real shit. That's a part of prophecy, because everything that we see, that this is all in the scriptures, man. Okay, the fact that you brother said perfectly said about a traitor, all you traitors will get burnt up, the men and the women, man. All you everybody's got the love man with this song, man, y'all all gonna die.
Yeah, because you got a lot of our women calling our men bullet bags and shit, and they feel as though they can, dusty. They feel as though they can get better opportunities. And really, men got better opportunities or options, if you will, when it comes to picking a decent woman. But no American woman is truly decent.
And then to add insult to injury, like our women, like they don't even try to at least acknowledge that look, this system is hell bent against us, man.
Yeah.
Like they act like that shit don't exist, man. Like they try to like, bro, like this system is hell bent against Jake, and we can bring out hella evidence, man. Why are you acting like that shit don't exist? And they be like, oh, you need to get a better job, you need to do this, that, and the third. Bitch, this system is hell bent on not for this like man not to excel. What are you talking about, man?
We're gonna go even deeper, bitch. You're the reason we fucking here.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, for
You're
sure,
the
bro,
reason
like-
why here, man. I'm gonna
sure,
say, man, the woman is the beginning of sin. Through her, we all die.
That's right.
We gotta talk about this shit because this is like a main topic, talking point on earth right now between the so-called black man, black woman. Like, bitch, when you read the scriptures, you joined up with this devil in the beginning. You're the reason why we in this fucking position.
Right,
So
right.
now you want to act like it's awful.
The power
Right,
couple.
bro.
Power couple.
Rock 42 and 13. For from garments cometh the moth, and from women wickedness.
Right.
Woo!
Man, like everything, like the brother you called you quick, man. It really, that's the root of all this, man. The reason why we in this shit is because of you, man. You get that Job 14.
Job 14 and 1. Man, that is.
in our areas, it was like men was following your ass,
That's
man.
right.
That's what the Lord said, out of thou hast hearkened to thy wife, man. So when we went off, was listening to you, but you still got this fucking opinion, like your opinion matters.
Like, bro, they act like they know what they're doing, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing, man. Like on some real shit. Like women you don't know what you're doing, man. Get that precept.
Hey, Bible shot, real quick. While you get that precept, pull out that order about the women leadership.
You ready? All right. This Job 14:1. Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble.
Right, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, like we just need to get from under the vibration of women, man. Just like exude your masculinity, bro. And bitches, they act like they don't like it, but they do. But they under so much of a deep spell. You know what I'm saying? That they think this shit is toxic. They call it toxic masculinity. Like, what are you talking about? Lord, he wanted me to be like this, man.
I got an example of how, you know, a child is born in a few days full of trouble. Just look at how that Eve put her son out there talking about, I wish he'd just be gay. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing that vibration on her child, man, which is an Israelite seed, man. You see this shit? That's why the Lord's going to be justified of killing you wicked ass niggas and bitches, man.
I did a lesson on that. She was holding them up, talking about, please be gay.
Yeah.
Please be gay.
I saw like a year ago. I saw a picture. It was a Keisha, and she had her newborn son on her ass that said, "My son ain't gonna have to fuck with these hoes because he fucking with me." They having sex with her baby,
Well,
man.
These women, they call they son their king because they man left them. Hey, real quick, you should get this order because this is recent, man. This was what's today's date? What's today's date?
18 or 17.
This is 4 days ago. Let's go.
Yeah, this is June 13th, 2023. From the New York Times. It says, what's at stake as Southern Baptists move to bar female pastors?
Yeah. Because women, like the scripture say, 1 Corinthians the 14th chapter, around the 33rd to the 35th verse, they're going to how women should keep silence in the church, man. They shouldn't even be speaking when the word coming out, let alone up on the damn podium on the altar giving a sermon. Go ahead.
They got a woman that's vice president of the whole country, man.
You see?
Says the Southern Baptist Convention, often a bewilder for evangelical America, is grappling with divisions over the role of a woman in leadership.
Yeah, because they don't follow the scriptures anyway. But it said the brothers brought forward the precepts about the fact that a woman's not supposed to teach. Like, bro, I read the precept in Psalms 82. This place is all the foundation of earth out of course. Like, everything's just not how the Lord intended things to be. Like, the fact that it's even a point of contention. Like, why can't we have women leadership? Or, like, hey, you got the description, like, look, it says right there. They ain't supposed to do that, man. You know? But these people, man, they is bugged out, man. It's all rebellion at the end of the day. They want to do everything the Lord told them not to do. That's also what it is, man.
Hey,
I'm about to say, even when the word coming out, they like say, "Oh, that's Paul's right," as if he wasn't dealing with the Hawashad text.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, a lot of you niggas bucked up one. Because I remember I was at Edgewater one day. It was a group of people with like they wasn't voting, but they had like those type of papers on them, and they was like, could you vote and agree for more women rights and women rights and shit, niggas, man, because you niggas is simps, man. You niggas is beta males.
That's what it's going into. Pull that scripture real quick because it mentioned divisions, right?
Luke chapter 12 and 51. But I have a baptism. Suppose ye that I am come to keep peace on earth, I tell you today, but rather division. Separate the clean from the unclean, separate the sheep from the goats.
Now in the South, you got what they call that, the Bible Belt, right? A lot of those, even if they might be Esau or whatever, you know, they took hold of the word. You know, y'all know that scripture in Psalms that I'm thinking of, seeing I've cast my word behind me, which that's manifold too. But the point being though, Jake as well, everybody's speaking about women in leadership, how they not fit. And that's what this article is literally going into. You see what I'm saying? And it's beautiful because it's really the Lord putting that spirit and vibration out there, start with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. You see? Pushing how women should really just take the low. And in the kingdom, that's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna be on the back burner, man. Now, what y'all holding? Who reading? Because I got one too. This Micah 7:10. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. When she gonna see it? When all hell breaks loose. And I'm thinking, as I'm reading this, I'm thinking of an old video that Elder Apostle Gabar,
classic
you know,
lesson.
that they like 10 minutes and 44 seconds. I got it on my phone. I downloaded it. It's that serious because I was having a hard time finding it after a while. Through the Spirit, bro. And he was going into, he said, you know, when a woman, she likes comfort, you know, and when her comfort is taken away, that's when she gonna be like, damn, I need somebody to help me fix this shit. That's when they gonna cleave. Isaiah 4:1, because I know we jumped straight to the point in 4, but Isaiah 4:1 is soon to take effect. And like the brother said, it needs to be talked about because these are the talking points in the earth. Everybody and their fucking mama got a podcast right now. You know, everybody, Joe Rogan, Tyson, this nigga, that nigga, the fresh and fit. After Kevin Samuels, go ahead.
And they all talking about the broken relationship dynamic between men and women because
Yes.
the social contract is broken.
Yes.
And that's another point, like, because people be like, well, why don't the Lord want to allow women in positions of authority? You gotta understand that the Lord created man to be selfless, he created the woman to be selfish.
Yeah.
So you can't have a selfish individual in the position of authority because she's only concerned about her fucking self.
That's it.
That's why women, they have all these fucking long ass requirements about what they want a man to bring to so-called bring to the table. You ask them what they bring to the table. They say, I am the table. I don't gotta do shit. You tell them what a man like, well, look, a man he wants you to be pretty, not be a hoe. That's too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And my bad, I just burped. That's why you got both two things: men going their own way, and you also got niggas going across the pond, getting them damn passports, man. And then you ain't got to do all that. But the point being,
This is fucking bad. Look at this shit. Look at this nigga.
Put the camera on. Put the camera on.
He gonna call it a kill.
He gonna call it a kill. Damn it.
This is on a regular basis, man.
Yeah. This is
Can't really see it.
And these women, they're the biggest supporters of that shit.
Oh yeah. This month alone, this is what they support. Real quick, finishing out Micah 7:10. Then she, that is mine enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Right, man. You bitches gonna fall straight to the ground, man. It's that word. This is what they say right now.
Yep.
Where's your God?
Where's the Lord thy God?
I remember this brother right here told me his mom said, F the Most High, man. That's how that's how these women feel, man. When it's coming y'all about you, man.
And see, like when people get to talking like that, man, like I don't give a damn who it is, like that a lot of that shit go out the window, bro.
2 weeks later, he took her up out of
You
here.
see, like, and I'm speaking for myself. Like, when I don't give a damn if it's family, whoever. You get to talking shit like that against the Lord, all that shit go out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like you disrespecting the Lord and everything you stand for, man.
That's blasphemy, ain't it? Because remember, in Numbers, or in somewhere in the first 5 books, somebody's son did that, and the Lord killed him or something.
That was in Exodus. He had an Israelite woman. She had a child by the Egyptian, and he said that little nigga said that shit.
Yeah, right. Exactly. His ass got smoked by the Lord, man. But hey, that's why 2/3 is who? But the majority of 2/3 is who? You woman, man. Yeah. You know, from these 12 tribes, man. Because hey, rather you saying F the Most High with your mouth, your actions say it too, man.
Hey, it's a chain of commandment. The chain of command is broken. The Most High gave the order, the structure in Second Corinthians, the 11th chapter, right? First Corinthians, the 11th chapter, man. It's a chain of order, man. The chain of order is broken, man.
Yeah. Going back to the verse,
Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Talking about the Israelite woman,
Right.
right?
She's your enemy. It's plain and simple. It says she's your enemy, man. She's against you, man. She's joined hand in hand with your arch enemy, the devil, man.
Oh shit, brother, you brought that to my attention a while ago, bro. When you look up the word enemy on the etymology online, it's gonna say adversary to God, bro. Yeah. She's an adversary to God, bro. She's like, you gotta just keep that in your head, man. Like for the most part, right? We obviously there's exceptions to the rules, man, but all women, for the most part, they ain't with us, bro.
That goes back to the order. You feel me? Anybody that's out of order is adverse against the structure that Yahweh shall put into place. When we break ranks, we out of order. When women break rank, they out of order. You feel me? That's why you got Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai. You don't see the Son of Man saying, I am God. That's out of order.
Command, and he got rid of her ass like you should, man. You know,
because he ain't wanted to spread.
they didn't want that wickedness.
His generals and all that told him like, look, if we let this shit slide,
Our wives,
the other
yeah.
wives, they gonna do the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
So they check that shit, man.
Yeah.
And that's what you're supposed to do, man. You don't play with wickedness, man.
Yeah.
You don't pity pat with it, man.
Yeah.
Like that's why even with your children, bro, you see some shit that's off, bro. You fucking correct it right there, man.
Right there.
Don't let the shit slide because then he gonna think it's cute and you don't know, man. This shit is off, dude.
You gotta break the chain on that shit, man. That's why Apostle Tahori and different other elders, different brothers, that's why they said fuck the Israelite woman, man. Leave their ass alone, man, because they against you, man.
And they ain't just saying it for nothing. Like the brother Murph said, man, what Bible is y'all reading?
Well, shit, I'm gonna take it a step further, bro. Just leave wickedness alone, period, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If like that scripture talk about it says don't have no
2 Corinthians 10:4.
I think that's what I'm talking about. Don't be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, bro. And then you know what I'm saying, what fellowship have them? You know what I'm saying? Right, bro. Because the thing is, after a while, bro, you get to the truth, man. You want to be less and less around wicked niggas, man. And just wicked people, period, man. You for the most part, you either want to be by yourself or with the brothers.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
If you by yourself, that's your best bet. You know, just deal.
Yep.
This is Micah 7:10 again. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her now. Shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street?
Because the point I want to make on that is the fact that they don't not even just that in a sense, but her directly saying it, but just their actions. How like Brother said earlier about how did they get that spirit like, well, okay, the so-called black man, you don't got shit at the bottom. Like, they come up against us and they look down on us because we're at the bottom of society. But here it is, you learn about the truth. You see, we building up, but you ain't with us still. You know what I'm saying? That's how all women are. Like, you got that bullshit saying, they be like, oh, every successful man, he got a strong woman. That's bullshit. Because we build it right now, and our women ain't with us. But guess what? In the kingdom, they gonna want to be the number one fan. So that's all crack. That's all crack cap, bro.
Hey, but spiritually though, it's the woman's. It's the Lord's woman. You feel me? So hey.
And that's what he did to us as a punishment. But the thing is, us now, like you said, coming back into our understanding of who we are and our heritage, they supposed to be with it. But it's a thing, they too far gone. You see? And ultimately, the Lord ain't imparting to wisdom with women understanding. All right? So go ahead. Who hold?
I got some. It's Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
They say careless daughters, man. Like I said earlier, these things need to be addressed. Like, bro, this is a major issue, bro. You can't have a functioning nation with the women just being completely against the men. Like, bro, these women literally, like, anything good for Israelite men, these Israelite women, they not with it, bro. They want to tear down anything Jake do to try to build himself up. They against it, man. All right? And that's why they come against this truth, man.
It's almost like how Esau ain't fit to rule. Neither is the woman fit to rule, man. Look at the household, man. All out of order. Under who? The woman, man. That's why you see these monstrous motherfucking little 2/3 ass jakes running around here. And these 2/3 ass women too, man. Porn and, all on social media. Always wearing these low ass clothes and shit like that. Provoking the men to sin and shit like that, man. So you women, man, y'all got a lot of blood on your hands, man.
Yeah, a lot of men in jail and dead behind the fucking. And I mean, that's the simplicity of men, at the behest of the men, because they being simple. But at the end of the day, it's 144 love, man. But 777.
Damn.
Through the spirit, back to back. Through the spirit, a lot of y'all gonna pay for this, man.
Yeah. And I did a lesson a little while ago. I was going to that verse Isaiah 51 about tell you Jake stand in the street, wild bull, and then they tell you it says there's none to guide him among all his sons. Like you mentioned that video with this like woman talking about okay, please be gay. Like Jake has no chance, bro. At the same time, we get mad at Jake, but Elder Apostle Recall said this. Sometimes you look at Israelite men like, man, damn, bro, like he ain't have nobody in his life to teach him nothing. He's being think about it. Because we talk about Eve and the serpent, right? Well, Eve and the serpent is literally in full control of teaching Adam from birth, bro.
Damn.
Think about you getting raised in Esau society, and then he put a system up where you get raised by the nigga woman, bro.
Right.
So they're in charge of what you learn. So it's no wonder why Jake come out a fucking animal, bro. You getting raised by your two enemies, bro.
No structure.
No structure, bro. They teach you that you ain't shit from birth, bro.
Right.
They teach you to be a offended little bitch. They teach you about manhood. It's no wonder why Jake turn out the way you do.
And
Right.
to add to you, it started in slavery too.
That's right.
Because what? In order to get the certain privileges and the benefits and certain things like the Jim Crow came out.
That's all.
Yeah, it's all good.
Willie Lynch.
Okay,
That's all I'm
yeah.
saying.
Willie
But
Lynch.
you know, in order to get those certain benefits, that mom would tell them back then, look, don't do this, son. Do it like this, or
right.
accept this, and tolerate that. You know,
That's why the scriptures say, he that cheated his son grieved the enemy, man. Because
That's
we're still overcoming all that shit, man. Because how about Shimon Shai, and he returned the spirit to his sons, he teaches us in the right way. So it don't matter about that. That's why my brothers say that, fuck you and white woman and fuck Esau and all these heathen. We don't need them, man.
hey,
All right?
You know what chapter that is?
And I can't remember the slave movie, but it's a slave movie. It had a little Jake Boy on there, and the old ass lady came to him, the older Keisha lady. She was like, I'm gonna teach you how to be a house nigga. And the movie was dedicated to him growing up being a house nigga. Man.
About the butler?
I can't remember the name of the movie, Salaki, but that was like at the beginning of the movie. But that's what the Israelite woman did. They taught our Israelite men how to be house niggas, man. How to be weak, man.
That's why the Lord have a controversy with the woman. Like Isaiah the 3rd chapter, because all the wanton neck, the disrespect toward the Israelite man, the Lord crowned him with the scab of baldness. Alopecia, I went into it in a recent lesson. That's on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
You feel me? All the taking the ornaments, all the shit that you do to attract men, like the brother said here, the Lord man, the Lord finna strip those things away.
That's right.
We're talking about
And we here in America where they breed masculine women and effeminate men, man.
Chapter 30, verse 1. He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. And you see, I talked to this woman, right, who she got unruly kids. For the most part, they listen, but they also unruly at times, man. And why? Because they, one, don't got the man in the household, and two, these women don't like to discipline their kids, man. They want to coddle them and say it's going to be okay and just talk to them all the time. And like you said, they raising them to be demons. Where the scripture said what? He that loveth his son, right? If you love your child, you're supposed to cause him off to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. It says, he that chastises his son shall have joy of him, shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teaches
and see, a woman can't really chastise a son when they get to a certain age. I remember when I used to live with my mom and shit, she'll be beating the fuck out my little brother ass, and he'll still do the same shit, man. Because a son needs a man to chastise.
It's a different energy, man, from a masculine man. Verse 3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father died, yet he as though he were not dead, for he hath left one behind him that is like himself. Moving like the Lion King, you know. Hey, nigga, my he had to bat him in the head and show him his image in the water, you know. But he was like, hey, he looked like your father, man. You know, and he left one behind. Like, that's a spiritual movie because I liken it to the fall of Israel. When they went off and shit, and then they came back and got the pride and whatnot. It's a spiritual movie, man. The original Lion King. Yep. Yeah, he had them hyenas. Everybody trying to live. Scar trying to have everybody live under him. Everybody was in misery. You know, the kingdom of pride was in misery, man. All because Israel failed by going beyond that land where he shouldn't have went. You know, he ain't listen to the order.
What precept do it make you think about?
What that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Proverbs 29:2.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll make a point real quick, then I'll grab that precept for you. And remind me of, pass the thing down. We was talking about that last camp. We passed these scriptures down, the laws, statutes, commandments, the ways that you should live. We pass it down life. It's vitality. These scriptures are quickening. But some of the shit that's passed on from generation to generation is the exact opposite. The scripture talk about the wages of sin is death. And the way that you live here in order to survive, it's fucking madness. That's why this place is called Babylon, the land of confusion. But you said Proverbs 29:2? Yeah, and these women thrive off that shit.
Because he was bringing up the analogy of...
Oh, go ahead. Salak. You know what I'm saying? This side, you got to take the law a lot, but, these women, they put a feminine vibration behind that shit. They side by side, they got you in that clerk spirit, that secretary spirit. Like you just waiting with a hand of coffee with fucking Esau. You feel me? I mean, hand and foot on Esau. This is Proverbs chapter 29. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, and we're in that time of darkness right now. Guy brought that again that precept in Isaiah earlier about the time of darkness, man. That's why everybody's mourning. Everybody. This is not a utopia way of living, so to speak. Not a way of where it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord originally created the earth. It's supposed to be. That's why it's called Eden. All right, you ride down a paradise, a rest. This place is supposed to be a rest. It's supposed to be beautiful. It's not supposed to be this fucking 9-to-5 work week, struggling to pay bills. Oh, that's madness, bro.
I'm glad you brought that up. I got an article for you. Keep making your point.
That's madness, man. They said when the righteous authority, the people rejoice. That's what it's going to be in the kingdom. People are going to rejoice, man. All right? It's going to be beautiful. Like this, the smell of the earth. It's the way people are actually going to be genuinely happy. There shouldn't be a society where everybody's fucking depressed and shit. You got people doing self-harm, cutting their wrists, all types of just on drugs. White people think people are so much on drugs, man. They're trying to escape their own reality.
Beautiful.
All right?
I just did a lesson, right? And it was essentially, I got the one article here. They said on Spiritual Word, a little Instagram posting site, that was going into how more Americans are drinking to the same level that it was during the time of the Civil War. Mm-hmm. And I said, why? Like you said, because they're trying to escape that reality. You know, people drink, and the scriptures say for your misery and for your poverty in the book of Proverbs 6. You see? And so they trying to escape that misery. You know, I even said to myself in that, I said, shit, even I started intaking more, you know, here and there, man. Just being real, not condoning it, but just being real. This, and the Lord Yahushua did, and the heightened sense of war Noah did, you know, after the flood and whatnot. This is from thehill.com. And this was put up on the 15th, today the 17th, so this was 2 days ago. You have to work more than 100 hours a week to afford a 2-bedroom rental on minimum wage.
Well, that's ridiculous, bro. Again, who can you thank for this, bro? Because see, Esau, he does to boast himself, okay, when it comes to the rulership and the glory of rulership. Okay, I got the most money, I'm the wealth, I'm the white man. But then when it comes to the real problems of the earth, all of a sudden nobody knows nothing anymore. Mm-hmm. Like when Edomites be coming up, we be asking them, who runs the earth? All of a sudden you don't know shit. Right.
The
but
government.
Then you want to boast over it. We better than those niggas. We got all this money. But then when it comes to the true problems of the earth, you don't got no answers now. That's ridiculous. 100-hour work week, bro. Bro, the Lord did not create men just to be working
2 full jobs and a part-time job.
That's ridiculous, bro. It's like, bro, you got people working 12-hour shifts. It's only 24 hours in a day. Damn.
A little bit more for you. The report also found there are no states where minimum wage workers putting in 40 hours weekly can afford a modest 2-bedroom rental. A worker earning minimum wage, which by the way, it ain't changed since 2009, is $7.25 an hour. Federal minimum wage is $7.25. A worker earning minimum wage must work an average of 104 hours per week to earn enough to pay for it. For a 1-bedroom rental, an employee making a minimum wage would need to notch 86 hours a week.
And that's only for the apartment, the 2-bedroom. That's not even
bills,
and all of that stuff.
Child support, accessories, living, gas.
And that's what it means to be constantly harassed. Go ahead.
Sirach 31, verse 4. The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy, man.
See, he is still needy. Haggai 1:6. Yeah, you have sown much and bring in little. You sowing 100-hour work weeks, bro?
Bro, like brothers that work, brothers that do overtime, you know that shit is a bitch, man. Yeah. When you doing overtime, you dead tired, bro. You working a 45, 50-hour work week.
That's why the brother just brought out Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are on the authority, the people rejoice, and the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. That's why people are in a state of mourning, man. Look how this nigga's ruling, man.
Yeah. This going to be said about look how Esau's ruling. About to show.
In 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So Esau, he's the end of all these heathen kingdoms, man. He's the end of this wickedness. Everything that we're going into right now, the ridiculous work, people got to work, people struggling to pay bills, and you may have to go without. You say, look, I ain't gonna pay the fucking light bill and shit, the electric bill, whatever. So I can pay, the gas bill, whatever it may be. That's ridiculous. So that's this world. But in the world of Jacob, because of course the heathen, they gonna get their 1,000-year judgment. But we talking about after that. we're gonna be righteous, like, bro, when we're gonna pay them when the sun go down, and we're gonna have them working. That's ridiculous. 100-hour work week, bro. That's and they still can just barely scrape by. That's not even 100-hour work week. Like, look, I'm trying to put some extra money in my bank account. This is what they must do.
Yeah.
So in the kingdom, we're gonna pay them first and foremost real money, gold and silver, etc. All right, they have cattle and land, and then we actually give them enough to sustain themselves. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. Yeah, every man, it ain't gonna be no fucking rent in the kingdom of heaven. You gotta pay for some of the rent every fucking month.
Mind you, these buildings are over 100 years old.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
over 100 years
you're not even paying for luxury. You're paying for shit, bro.
Yes.
Bro.
We're going to back you up. It's real quick. This is Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Yeah, there you go. We're going to do things according to the law. We're going to be perfected. Why? Because this book is going to be in us. We're going to be programmed for righteousness.
You know, he's going to be just, bro. Like, Esau, Edom, at the end of the day, he's just not a just ruler. Like, he's not for the benefit of the people. Like, everything he does is really purposely to fuck people over. Literally. Like, literally, these elites that they're talking about, you would have them and be happy. Like, bro, that's not how the Lord created the earth, bro. That's not the purpose. Like, yeah, you know, hey, I'm going to put everybody, here it is, the earth is so vast, all this land, but I'm going to have everybody in this little ass apartment.
Yeah, and house to house. Buildings house to house. The scripture said our wood and water is sold to us.
Yeah.
In fact, that's how you know we in captivity, man. Your earth is abundant in water, and yet you gotta pay for it in bottles, in plastic.
Yeah. And what he's doing, he's telling you that the earth, or he's put it out there that the earth isn't big enough, or we're running out of resources. No, bro. What do you mean we're running out of resources? What are you talking about, man? So you mean to tell me the Lord he didn't think of all that? No, bro. The Lord thought of everything. You just being a damn demon, man.
Right. The earth replicates itself. Like you said earlier too about the fact that how he'll portray it like this is a good thing. So like for example, he comes with these new like luxury apartment buildings. He makes it look nice. He had the sign where they're about to build this shit. Like, yeah, this is gonna look like. People like, I want to live there. But like, bro, this is madness. But every man supposed to have his own. He supposed to be sovereign to a certain extent. Every man supposed to be able to be sovereign to a certain extent, bro. You supposed to have your own land. Like, look, this is my shit. This is my house. I'm the man of this house.
They said the earth is so vast, and you can double check my words in case it's off. They said everybody can fit in Texas and be given an acre of land apiece. Everybody on the earth can be given an acre of land in Texas and be all right.
Bro, you see, you know what that goes into? I read an article this years back. That whole with the apartment complexes and like luxury apartments. I read an article. It really went into they want to do away with ownership. That's what the article went into. They said the reason why they're doing that is for to get rid of the person's idea of having ownership of land. Because if you're in an apartment complex, like it is shit nice, it's on lots, but it's like you don't no land. You still smart too. Get down and tell you a little bit like verse 9 and 10 to tell you there's not a more wicked thing than come this man. Like you say, he won't take it for ownership again. The Lord then, even with the heathen, like I say, after they get their judgment, the Lord gave heathen their land. The heathen men are supposed to have authority over their land and their house. Oh, this is my land, this is my woman, this is my child. I own this. I'm the Lord of this land. Yeah. Like a man, in our spirit, some men are supposed to be sovereign to a certain extent. Like, okay. Mm-hmm. Like even with the heathen, like bro, Esau, he's just covered. He want everything. He want everything. That's why the Lord will give you nothing in the day. That's why you gonna get out the fucking garden, man. He was doing everything everybody else got, man.
This is Sirach 10:9. Why is earth and as is proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell.
There's not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. Esau, he want everything everybody else got, man. This devil can have everything. This dude, this fucking Edomite, man, they can have a whole fucking garage, Rolls Royces, Ferraris and shit. He see you with Toyota, no, I don't want you to have that. You know what I'm saying? He want everything you got.
And then too, when you go into the word covetous, covetous means to want something unrighteousness, right? Because like I can righteously covet after something. Yeah. Say a brother got a nice pair of Jordans or whatever, right. A nice thing like, yo man, them bitches hard. I want them. Yeah. I'm not doing it in wickedness, dog. I'm like, yo, give me a pair. But the covetous, the word when you break it down, it means to want something unrighteousness. Right. Like if you got a nice car, I'm like, damn, bro, that's a car I want one too, bro. I'm coveting after it, but it's not in wickedness. You know what I'm saying?
What's the bitch that got hit by the phone? Jezebel. That was that whole account about. Yeah. She said, why the king so why is that coming? You know, sad.
Yeah. She telling me to kill him, take his food, man. Yeah. But that's his food. Like I said again, the Lord is too much, earth is way too abundant abundant. You get to go around taking what everybody else has. There's plenty to go around. But I guess that's why we got the precept of 2 6 and 9, because this is all of this world, and this is not going to be in the kingdom, bro. Like, there's really no reason for it to be people who are like thieves and shit. Like, but every man supposed to have his own, have plenty. Like, damn, like, of course, there's always going to be levels to this shit. Okay, like in the kingdom of Israel, we're gonna have way more than the heathen. But like, bro, there's plenty for everybody to have their own, but they shouldn't be in desperation mode. Like, shit, I got to steal the thing I want. Like, damn, bro, like, bro, you had the Israelite woman, she had to go in the store and try to steal for a kid, man. Like, bro, that's a sign of his corrupt rulers. That's wicked, bro. How do you have it when you're supposed to be so mighty, right? You're the big mighty so-called white man, but you can't even. You got people sleeping outside in the wintertime, bro. Dying under a fucking bridge, and then, bro, not only that, he'll put like on the spiky shit so they can't see there, bro. That is fucking wicked, man. Bro, you purposely making it where a person who's already homeless and already destitute, you making it even harder for them, man. But then you supposed to be this righteous savior, man. That's what you like to say, bro. That's why you hate the devil, man.
I remember the one one homeless guy on Kingsman. He died in the vents in the Save-A-Lot because he was trying to break in and get some food. He died from starvation. Yeah.
The law covers all this. It talks about not giving the drinks, man. All right? The gifts, so that way the homeless they can come by and get stuff, man. See, the kingdom, we're going to be even higher level, man. Ain't going to be no fucking homeless people in the kingdom, man. Everybody going to have their own land. Yeah, they say even here they going to have their own land. All right? They're going to have plenty of food for them and their wife and children. And we ain't going to be bothering and fucking with them all the time, man. Bro, man, this is ridiculous, bro.
Because it goes to the scriptures and talks about that basically you need a house to cover your shame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even like just little shit like that, bro. Like cause the way we gonna rule, bro, it's gonna be with a level of class. Man.
Yeah, exactly. You know
what I'm saying? Like even with Jake, like bro, when you look at Jake, the way Jake operates, how he move around in the world, it's still even low level niggas to a certain degree. It's still on a godly, got godly mannerisms. Like if Jake is get some money. The nigga leaving $100 tip easy, probably. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites, these restaurants, these niggas is balling, bro. The average Edomite, they probably got a couple $100,000 in the bank, man. Good credit, and them niggas don't even tip, man. Just like the way you rule, man, just completely trash, man.
Yeah, and then still assholes. Here it is. Right. Everybody got it. Started Edomites in my job, like in the higher business to make money. Assholes. Everybody hates him, bro. Literally, other Edomite. It's just one Edomite. It's funny because his wife left him. His kids don't fuck with him. I love him, man. This is fat old Edomite, but he's an asshole to everybody, bro. It's all the spirit. But it's all the spirit. The Lord had him get along with me. You know, the spirit talk about the Lord talk about having enemies with these people. But like everybody here fucking hates him. I'm talking about other Edomites. I'm like, we gotta get this dude fired, bro. You making all this money. You got comfortable. You got big ass house, comfortable lifestyle, and you still just being a dick to everybody, bro. That's literally Esau's spirit. He's just not right, man. And get that in Habakkuk 2. Talk about spirit is not a right man, man.
Quick, hey, look, get that for the brother. Let him pull this one. You get it.
This is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 22. Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate.
That's Esau's spirit, man. You don't rob the saying the rich get rich and the poor get poor, man. Esau, you got all this wealth, right? You got more money you can spend in multiple lifetimes. Yeah. And he's like, look, okay, let me cut him off and pour off something. Yeah. Like, no, he's like, no, I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna take it. You got two, man. Right. That is wicked. That's wicked as hell, man. And that's the mindset of wicked. When you go into Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, it tell you about that. Let our strength be the law of justice. Basically, if might is right. If I got the power to take it, I'm justified then. That's Esau's mindset. That's why the Lord will come take your kingdom from you, man. That's what it's you gonna be. And see, I can't wait to make fun of this devil in the kingdom, man. You gonna be on your ass like Esau. Where you going with your power at?
Yeah, right.
What's up, Esau?
Is this the man?
Yeah, is this the man? Bro, we're bullying the fuck out of you, man.
Right.
That's right, man. It is fully justified. You deserve it, man.
Hey, see, that's the thing. That's why, like that, they gotta get more of a kingly mindset, man. That's right. Like, you know, man, when I see Esau, that nigga on the, get off the freeway, and Esau, I'm homeless. I laugh at that nigga.
Like the spirit, because it's Monday we do our literally, it was an Edomite woman crying with a sign in the highway.
With her dog.
Yeah, with her dog, man. I said in the lesson, I was like, that's a sign that Esau's power is going down, because when you're in a position of authority like that, your women are comfortable. They're pampered, they're taken care of. The fact that you had an Edomite woman out there doing that, going to show you he's falling.
Real quick, let me get that.
Jumping down in Proverbs 22 and verse 27 says, if thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee?
You know, here it is. This damn devil, all right, to get rid of the homeless problem instead of fixing it, right? Because you got all these vacant buildings and houses. They said 1 in every 4 lots in Cleveland is a vacant home. And that's true, because even in my apartment, there's one open, it's, you know, a couple blocks over, it's an empty house. You got the homeless sleeping in parks on the benches and shit. This nigga put spikes there. Under the freeway overpasses to put spikes there just so niggas don't sleep there because they don't want to look at them. But he ain't trying to help the situation, man.
Yeah, he'll instead of just giving him the house, he'll fucking board the shit up so you can't get in there.
Yeah.
Bro, this dude, like I said, when you actually say this shit out loud, you're like, bro, this dude gotta go, man. He not only gotta go, he gotta suffer too, because he causing everybody else to fucking suffer, right? And say everything he been dishing out gotta come back into him, man. Yeah, that's why, bro, we gonna make you fucking suffer in the kingdom, man. Bro, you say you gonna catch hell, man.
I got one for you, all right?
Hold on. You have to get for the brother. Pour that first. Get yours, and I got something too.
All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
And then, man, the Lord on point, but he's gonna tell me that his spirit ain't lifted up. His devil is prideful as hell, man. All right, but it's not upright. But he got a perverse spirit. He is not. He just don't got it, bro. You be around these Edomites, man, and they spirit is just off, man. Even when they try to be comfortable, try to be nice, like, man, his spirit, he just don't fit in, bro. Because he's not supposed to be here, man. He's like a virus in the computer, man. All right, he's like a virus. He's not supposed to be in the program. You gotta get that shit removed, man. That's right. It's a fucking problem, man.
I got the precept because the brother mentioned that we're going to rejoice, all right, over you heathens in the kingdom, all right? And we're going to get that double too, all right? Isaiah 61 and 6. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Men shall call you the ministers of our power.
Right, that's going to be our position. We're going to be exalted over you heathen as we should. Like I said, we are the true princes of power, man. All right? And everybody, you get that saying out there, they be like, the best revenge is success. All right, we gonna be shining. You gonna have nothing to do just to watch. That's it, man. All you motherfuckers we was talking about women and heathen earlier, y'all all gonna have to watch the Israelite man shine, bro. Y'all gonna be sick, bro.
The heathen shall envy thee.
Yeah, they should be nothing against me. That's right, man.
Let's go.
Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, which is the heathens, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it says, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves.
Boast of you heathens, man. Like say, I can't wait. Like Apostle Gabar said, take my scepter and bash it over a heathen's head, man. Bro, it's gonna be beautiful, man. We're gonna, you know, Jay A.D.F. from London said it recently too. He's like, you don't want to get laughed at by Jake. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's torturing the soul. Right? Jake roasting, making fun of you, man. Bro, oh my goodness. We're gonna be roasting the hell.
I went to Glenville, so I didn't niggas used to bad. I didn't see niggas leave room, class. That shit got niggas feel bad, bro.
You get put in school suspension and you still laugh.
Yeah, that shit funny. You ask them to go to the bathroom so that shit don't happen to you.
I'm talking about everybody looking under the table, they getting on you like, Jake is crucial, bro. Jake is
Right. You got smoke?
Yeah.
Man, bro, a nigga get on you, he like, man, what you laughing at, boy?
That's how it's gonna be in the kingdom, man. You see, all that Jake have, we gonna direct it at our true enemies, these heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Bro,
Isaiah 61 and 7. For your shame, ye should have double. And that's what the brother said, man. We're gonna have double, man. We're gonna take everything, man. And then some, man. All right, for all the shit you have done, man. All right, sacking the temple, stealing all of our precious gold and silver, just like the scripture said. All right, and we are the Lord's silver and gold too. All right, and you've been found, all right, devil, with the Lord's people in your hand, man. That's another offense, man. All right, why you devils got to go into slavery, man. All right, and it says, they shall rejoice in their portion. So, like, let me read it from the top again. Isaiah 61 and 7. For your shame, ye shall have double, and for confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore, in their land, they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
everlasting joy, man. Like I said, and step one of that joy is getting vengeance, man. That's step one. That's top priority. That has to happen, man. All right, that's what Yahweh Shai's coming to do. What it said, what? It said the day of vengeance is burneth in my heart.
That's right.
All right? So that's what's really going to make us joyous as hell, man. Watch again. Say, getting our payback on these heathens, man.
Real quick.
And then living in peace after that.
I got one for y'all, brothers. I got two of them real quick. Obadiah 1 and damn, I lost my point. What are we talking about? Yes. Here it is. Obadiah 1 and 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? You see? And this devil, man, you know, he steals, like the brother was going into, he steals everything. Yeah. You know, he covets everything, man. On the planet Earth, he thinks it's his. And he, like you said, like that was a beautiful point you made. You said might is right. Yeah. So he feels as though if he can conquer you or take it, then you know he's fully justified in doing so. Even reflecting back to him taking the land from the northern kingdom, man. This land that we own today. Yeah. You know.
And it's all spirit though, because like when you read that verse, it's really the Most High talking to you, son. Because like he's saying like when these came to you by night and still, when they're not gonna let some, he's like, but I'm gonna leave Esau stripping completely there, man. Yeah. That's what you do to everybody else. Yeah. You go to these countries and suck all their resources out, bro. You ever see them before and after pictures? I mean, Esau went over there to the Middle East and shit. You see them before, I'm like, oh damn, he completely desolate that shit, man. So that's what the Lord's gonna do to America. He's gonna desolate this place, right?
Like the scripture stated in Habakkuk 2 and 5. He has an insatiable lust, and he enlarges his desire as hell. Yeah, right. And it's as death. Yeah. Beautiful example of the before and after. Yeah, there you go.
Like man, Esau, he is the worst nation of people to be under, man. Yeah. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Fuck the other heathens as well, man. But some of them heathens you can kind of a little bit tolerate to a certain degree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, this nigga, I'll fuck him anyway, man. But you know, I can still deal with him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But Esau, the scripture call him the basis of men, bro. He's like, I'm talking about, he is the worst of the worst, man. Because the reason why I say it too, because it's scriptural, bro. Because even with Cyrus, Cyrus and Darius, they were heathens, but they had a certain level of etiquette. And they were all right, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna let y'all do our thing, and then the Lord put the spirit on Cyrus to give us rebuild the temple. They let us keep our customs. Like it was a certain level of decor that they had, man. But with Esau, this nigga because really Hellenization and all that shit started with this nigga, man. The other heathens, they wasn't on that shit. They're like, man, no, that's their custom, do your thing, bro. Esau, he had to break Jake's will to a point where he don't even let you be yourself, man. Rise to our identity and shit, man. Right.
Well, it's this. There's two portions of my child. One of them is the Edomite, one of them is Esau. Don't get off his ass and help the sheep. He will watch something fall on him and everything. Eli out there busting his ass helping. He a boss. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to help.
You see what I'm saying?
He's like, hold on, I see you struggling. You feel me? Esau sitting back on his fat ass and watching him struggle. And that's how you know it's going to be the Lord put his will in this man to build his kingdom, because he don't know how to work now. And he don't like to work now. How you going to do it?
Well, he would have a great motivation, bro. Yeah. We're going to have a great motivation.
Great motivation. Because there's two things I want to say. If y'all ever seen a documentary a couple years back called 13th Amendment, you know, it's essentially going into being paid pennies on the dollar for slave labor, man, because you're in prison. So let's say you commit a crime in Esau, not a crime in the eyes of the Lord, but a crime in Esau's eyes. You blew a stop sign, you blew the red light, you know, you ain't had your seatbelt on, and he take you to jail for whatever, or you got outstanding warrants, whatever. You in jail. Now he make you serve a servitude for like 13 cents. You know, 27 cents a day. You feel me? You don't have nothing, bro.
Real quick. Going back to what we mentioned about slavery earlier. You know, when Jake got freed from slavery, you know, they didn't know nothing else but fucking sharecropping. So what they would do, they make up the loitering laws and would round Jake up and put him back to fucking work.
Yeah. This is real quick. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. That's blasphemy, man. It's all right. He's proud. It says, it shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. They shall be given into his hand until the time and dividing of time.
All right, now that's going back to NCO, but when you break that word wear out, it's gonna say constantly harass.
That's it.
That's what this devil do, man. This nigga constantly harasses Jake, man. Here it is, bro. You at your job, bro. Like, bro, this nigga, you can watch the cameras, like you can watch the cameras, bro. I've been working this whole damn shit. He see you sit down for 2 minutes, bro. Nigga on you, bro. What's wrong with you, man? Like, I ain't no fucking robot, dude. I'm gonna sit here and come on, man. But you got humans that got health problems, bro. Like, this nigga Esau, and the way he grew, you act like you have no empathy, bro. You act like you don't experience these things, bro. You got old ass people in there at your jobs, man, who fucking need all type of shit, man. But you just want to constantly fucking wear them out, man.
He is bitch and complain. You take an extra 5 minutes on your break.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, because this is why in the kingdom, bro, guess you gotta keep that same energy. Like, bro, listen, bro, ain't no break. Work till you die. Then keep working. Simple. We gonna have spiritual power. We gonna bring you back. I always say, but who told you could die on your shit?
Right. Back to work. Matter of fact, you said that Isaiah 14, where it's like where he was
Even when they came with this 5-day work week, now 6 to 7 day work week, you know, it's like they want continual productivity. You see what I'm saying? Like, no days off, no breaks, man. Even the Lord set up a Sabbath, man.
That's really what they want. That's why they really have jobs. My job, you go to 24 hours, bro. They always try to do some overtime. I'm talking about, bro, because really it used to be a 6-day work week, right? Now it's 5. But they'll try to get you to come in on the second day. Like, damn, you won't make out no days off. They literally work every single day of the year.
Nothing but time to work for them. Make this money and no time to spend. Or energy.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Bro, and this is what we labor for, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you might have a little hobbies that you do throughout the week, and there's certain things, there's certain things the Lord give you break from, but ultimately, bro, we need rest from this. It says a hard bondage where thou was made to serve, man. We want out of this place, bro. Because a man of wisdom and a man of understanding, once you get the hold of these scriptures and the Lord open up your eyes to how you supposed to be out things, you don't want nothing to do with this shit, man. Basically, you like scripture about we pilgrims, man. You live your little life, you do things, you like, man, at the end of the day, fuck this shit, man. Keep going, bro.
Verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased?
Right, and we taking up this proverb, man. We're calling this nigga out when we doing what? What are we using, though? We using the scriptures, bro. The standard, the banner, man. We calling this nigga out. We ain't coming out of our own minds. We coming out, look, bro, you wicked, and this is gonna happen according to the scriptures, bro. I ain't making up nothing. The scriptures say this, bro. And then the scriptures also talk about he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. And them was foundational scriptures, bro. That brothers came up, man. Them that Revelation, man. Isaiah 14. Come on, man. Them scriptures, they got your blood boiling, bro.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Bring that out every week, man. I'm talking about, like, we gotta bring that back out again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel it too, man. You like, man, this nigga gotta go, man. And that rouse you up. That's right, huh?
Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased?
This nigga is known as the oppressor, man. Go ahead.
The golden city ceased.
Right, and then the scripture is the same thing. The scripture called this place the golden city, same in the Revelation, man. Go ahead.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right, which is their rulership, man. You can see it crumbling, man. If you're a brother, man, some days you get weak, man, just remember what's happening, man. The scripture say, though it tarry, man, you got to keep this in your mind. Like, because some days that demon will hop on you, man. Like, man, ain't nothing happening, man. You know what I'm saying? You see some shit happen in the news, and then it die back. They like, man, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, man, the Lord is taking this nigga down, man. The scripture talk about Exodus, how he took the Egyptians down. That kingdom says little by little, man. He sent them plagues, and then next thing you know, boom, man. This shit, it's crumbling. It's taking some time, but guess what? It is happening, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 5, verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Bro, it said with a continual stroke, man. Like, you ain't giving nobody no type of rest, man.
Can you imagine that? Get punched in the arm in the same spot
Bro.
over and over and over. Like, you can take it the first couple licks,
Right.
but after a while, that shit start getting tender and
Yeah.
purple.
You a fraud.
Yeah, like, goddamn.
Goddamn, bro.
Bro, that's what it's like in the two, but on a much more grander scale.
Yeah, bro. Just
like I'm like talking about grinding people into the damn dirt, man. Like literally, bro, from you born, from when you born, all the way up until you die, bro. It's like it just basically you work for the rest of your life, unless you get a certain situation in your life where you're able to make residual income and so forth and so on, bro. But you working, bro, for the most part.
Like the brother said earlier, he's born in debt, and I mentioned we born in debt because it's true. You know, we inherit a lot of our, you know, they ain't really got nothing to pass you down, no businesses, no real inheritance. So it's like you gotta, you trying to pick up the slack, but you in hell too. You in straits too, man.
Continuing on, it says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted.
Right. It said he what?
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted.
Go ahead.
And not hindered.
None hindered,
Right,
bro.
none hindered,
Nobody,
man.
bro. Listen, bro. Nobody gonna feel bad for Esau when he go down. All the nations, bro. I'm telling you what. With them Israelites, Edomites, Moabites, when they get off their fucking work shit, they like, we gonna go kick Esau's ass.
Yeah. They're gonna be on it.
Exactly, bro. He gonna be. Everybody's gonna be his ass. The animals, everybody. Fucking bird come down and pick his eyes out.
For real, bro. And then even when you look at like them Discovery channels and them shits when animals attack, bro, you rarely see Jake on there, man. First of all, Jake ain't gonna be fucking with no Komodo dragon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you see this nigga Esau, like he's fucking with a wild animal, bro. Like why are you even like this nigga is a big ass alligator, bro? Why are you fucking with it, bro? Then he bites your damn arm off. Yeah, like what's wrong with you, bro? Like
He tempted the Lord. That's what it is. That's an injurious practice, and you tempting the Lord. And like the scriptures say, who shall pity a charmer?
I was just thinking that.
Pull it from me. You know what it said? Pull it from me, huh? It's in Sirach, I think it is. You know, that's being of a serpent, man. Why the fuck you playing with this damn thing, man? You know, Jacob sees a damn serpent and step the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, get back. You know. Hey.
taking pictures. As a matter of fact, Rod, get that. I know you got one. Get that picture. We trying to figure snake.
Yeah, pull it up. Start one verse up.
That's what I was going to do. Ecclesiastes 12, and we're going to start at verse 10. It says, never trust thy enemy.
Maybe it's just sometimes. Sometimes should I trust? No, man. It says never, bro. Never, man. I don't give a damn how clean the three-piece suit is, how good you talk. I don't give a fuck, bro. You the devil, bro. And that shit ain't gonna trick a wise man, bro. I can tell I know a devil, man. I know a devil when I see one, man. And I don't give a damn how fine his women is, man. That bitch a devil too, man. Jake be sometimes, you get tired of that shit too sometimes, bro. Because he be uplifting the fuck her, man. That bitch is a slut, man. A damn cum bucket, man. A concubine at the most, man. That bitch ain't wife material. She trash too, man. The rest of you heathen bitches, man. Only reason why Jake deal, man, because one is because our God-given right, and two because our women are so fucking out of order. Jake, like, man, I'm just deal with that shit, man. Y'all low level too, man. Go ahead, bro. Jake gotta get that godly mentality, man. Shit ain't no game, man. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemies, for like as arm rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou should be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee.
You can see clearly now. Say you guys wiped the looking glass, man. All right, you wiped it off. Now you see clearly, man. That's what the Lord did, man. It's gonna say, anoint our eyes with eye salve. Okay, we saw you, brother. Say we know the devil. We know the game. You saw it at the fucking job. You try to ask for
Right.
But now I ain't trying to talk to you.
Yeah, for real. Like you can tell too, he being like weird with it, man. Like it ain't genuine. It's not it's fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not cool, bro.
It's just a smart conversation trying to ease the tension because when Jake don't say nothing and he feel like they own to him, then they want to like, oh Jake, he ain't average. He ain't average, so I gotta like kind of kill the tension with like a little humor. And then you don't even laugh, you look at him. Right. Keep your eye on this man.
And see, and that's what Jake need to get back into that mindset, bro. Because when you look at like, I would say back in them older times, man, like the grandfather and shit like that, them Jakes they had a much more austere spirit, man. Continence, they ain't fuck around like that, man. That's why you I hate you Jakes, man. Nah, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You look at them Jakes back in the ancient, not the ancient world, but the older 50s and 60s, bro. It was a lot more serious, bro. You got it.
Because it was serious times. You know, they were still lynching niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't had rights. You
Right,
know, it was a different era. Like, you know, you couldn't do what we doing now at that time, even though it was just coming up. You know, unless the Lord was with you, you know, you couldn't really say call Esau the devil. They be trying to kill you, man.
But see,
The bombing in the church and shit. You know,
I ain't no
Set shit
old
on
ass
fire.
man, but I'm a little bit older than y'all. I was raised by my grandmother. She called them motherfuckers the devil.
yeah.
Seriously, like she called them off with the devil. I try to bring a white girl over. She be like, if you don't get that damn devil off my house.
Because she came up in that time.
Yeah.
And see, I will say this too about like with the tribe of Benjamin, like they a little bit more like aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they what their name means, son of the right. So it's like that's why every time you go to a Benjamite restaurant, it's always a Bible. They usually say something that's related to the scriptures. And even the women, the Benjamite women, they really against Esau though, man. You know what I'm saying? At least from my experience, bro. They'll tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all the tribes, Benjamin, they really kind of like close. You know what I'm saying?
The Levites gave them a problem too, right?
Oh yeah.
Levites gave them a problem. Ecclesiastes 12:12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Right, because once you give Esau a position where he got some type of leverage, yeah, like bro, like authority, what would you think he gonna do? Because we're natural born enemies, man. The Lord, from the womb, bro, we created different, two manner of people. So he gonna try to come after what you got, bro.
Yeah.
And the nigga a wicked, covetous person, man.
yeah, he going back to HR telling them that shit.
Yeah,
He on his phone, he just pick up
bro, like bro, like that's why like when you always going back to work, bro, when you see like another Jake, cause Jake know what it is. Like Jake can see you sitting down, you ain't tripping. But when you see it eating, you like this nigga on my fucking telling me, man. Now you gotta move to another spot, cause it's like Jake know what it is. Jake don't really give a fuck. Like, but when Esau come, you just know that nigga probably gonna tell on you, man. Bitch ass, man. Yeah, man. Right.
Yeah, that whole point about not sending a body, that's why I see Jake. The problem is, like, Jake is like looking for a tribe or somewhere he can fit in. That's why that's why in his brotherhood you see other. It's like men that are like-minded. That's your brothers, man.
Yeah, right.
That's what you belong to. Everybody else outside is like Murph said, bro. Fuck these people.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Like for real, like but these heathen, whether they be Edom, all these women, bro. They all enemies, man.
Yep.
That's the mind frame you should have, man.
Yep.
And seriously.
And you gotta look at it from that perspective, man. Because the Lord said, he that not against something to that effect. I think that was one I'm calling. But go ahead.
I was about to say too on that video, expounding on what you were saying. I saw that video too. He also was saying everybody outside of this truth is agents. And he mentioned the movie Matrix on that video. That's what Morpheus was showing Neo, that everybody that was still in the Matrix, they was an agent.
Chicken and red dress.
These are your allies, man. Everybody else is a hostile. There's an old video game which plays called Mercenary, and like one of the factions, it was like you could change the different factions with certain groups, right? But one of them was called Always Hostile. That's basically that's these heathen, man. They're all, especially, are always hostile, man. You know what I mean? You know good, man. And see, that's the funny part. Here it is, Esau, he comes with all this energy, he did all these atrocities, but he hates when you give him the same energy back. Yeah. When we stand out here and he might come up, he's like, man, go fuck so-called white man, the devil. Why it's gotta be that way? Like, nigga, you know your fucking history.
Right, bro.
Like, bro,
and then when we bring it out, this nigga act like it don't exist. Or you try to deny it, man. Well, that wasn't me. No, it was you, bro.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
Right, and then
this is higher than you.
Right, and then too, see the thing about these fucking peons, man, they try to act like they wouldn't do that. You would do that, you just not in no position to do that, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
And we real.
Real for real.
We don't go home and be like, oh, these Edomites. No, we out here proclaiming that y'all the devil in y'all face, and y'all go home like fuck them niggas.
Hey, see, the thing about my nigga Muhammad Ali, bro, Muhammad Ali, he was a real one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was a real one, bro. It's an interview he did. That nigga said he straight up called the white man out, man. He like, nigga, you my enemy. He said it, bro. He said you my enemy, man, because they were trying to get him to go over there and fight in that war. He said, he's like, they ain't do nothing to me. He said, you my oppressor. He said,
Right
you
here.
my oppressor, man.
Right here.
They locked them up.
They did, man. They did, man. My nigga a real one, bro. That nigga said, man, fuck y'all, man. I go please that, man. Put me in the slammer, bro. I served my time. I ain't fighting for y'all, man.
Amongst the people.
Right, bro. And like, see, the Muhammad Ali, that's why a lot of Jake, because you got Jake don't even watch fighting, but they fuck with Muhammad Ali because he was real, bro. He wasn't on that shit, man, because he came from that era where he knew, that nigga was the devil, man. That's why I don't understand when you got them old ass Jakes, man. Y'all seen this nigga devil firsthand, man. Y'all seen some of that shit the stories we hear about, man.
They went crouching, man, like an old lion. Who shall rouse them up, man?
I'm telling you, man, like, bro, I know I had one of them spirits in H4, bro.
I know
I'm like,
too.
man, put that nigga to death, bro. I'm not playing, bro. Like, like I said, bro, you can tell some brothers got that spirit, bro. Like, man, look, in the kingdom, bro, I'm like I said, man, if I see wickedness, bro, that shit is getting stopped right there, bro. I'm gonna have a raw ass Ammonite, and that nigga gonna be cold with it. I'm gonna tell him put this nigga head off, bro. And I ain't gonna blink neither, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch this shit happen, bro. And I ain't gonna do it. No, I want to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, man. Hit that last one. Go ahead.
Hey, shit, like off of Kill Bill, that well, damn, never mind. But it would have been better if they would have had the Ammonite bitch slice the Edomite bitch head off.
You want the Ammonite bitch?
Yeah. I had got it mixed up. So I got
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come now wild beast?
Right, because we were talking about that earlier, right? We were talking about, like, I brought up the animals. Like, here it is. You fucking with a dangerous animal, bro. A wild, instinctive, dangerous animal. And the scripture talking about who gonna pity a charmer when he's bitten, bro. Like they got people that actually do that. It's a cobra. It's a fucking cobra, bro. Yeah. And the nigga got the little fruit or whatever, and then he trying to, and then that shit bites you. It's like, nigga, you shouldn't have been doing that, man.
If I can say this, what does in Genesis the 3rd chapter in the garden, what does it liken Esau to? Serpents, right? So you can't, hey man, don't get too acquainted. Scripture say, like the brother just read, don't set them body, let's try to overthrow you. What was that other verse? How it goes? Y'all know, you just read it. Like 10, what verse 10 said?
You can bring it back.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, never trust our enemy. That's what it's saying, man. That was the point, though. 10 was the point. He said, never trust our enemy. Yeah, this devil set up concrete, got my back hurting and shit, man.
Yeah, right, bro. And see, the thing is, man, Esau, he's done enough for me to, like, I've been through this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like, since the Lord woke me up, I've been through this man with the fucking devil, bro. And so the Lord had a certain spirit on some brothers were, because I was kind of leaning towards that. I just, like I said, because I was listening to a lot of Ice Cube and all other shit in the world. But I already had that mentality, though. You know what I'm saying? But then when the elders started bringing it all out, like, okay, everything made sense, bro. So I've been convinced this nigga the devil, bro. And I know he gotta go. It ain't no. I still need more. No, bro. He gotta go, bro.
Let me get up in there with you real quick, Bible Bishop. I've been holding it too. I gotta pull it out. I'm gonna let this pass real quick. Yeah, because brothers been convinced, man.
Been convinced,
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. And somebody what is that, Psalms 137, if I'm mistaken? They talk about this honor have all his saints, man. The binding kings and fetters and chains of iron, man. If it might be 149, it might be 137, I'm not sure. But if y'all know where it's at, probably should grab it. But the point being, man, see, the Lord is a just power. You see, look what he did to his people. We still in your hand to this day, and suffering like a motherfucker, man. So how much more when the roles reverse? Like the scripture say, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonored in riches, how much more in poverty, man? You see, the Heavenly Father is about to set us up. He about to make us become the head, and they're going to be the tail, man. You see? And slavery will exist. Slavery has always existed from the beginning of time. It's going to exist in the kingdom too, man. I mean, that was that scripture going into. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 149. Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
See, we're gonna wake up singing, happy in the kingdom. You wake up like, damn, I'm still here. You be grateful because you're still alive, but you be like at the same time like, fuck, I'm back in this motherfucker.
What's that scripture for? It's vain to rise up.
Yeah, Psalms 127 and like 3. Yeah, if you got it, something y'all go ahead.
Verse 6. Let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, man. High praise of the Most High in our mouth with a two-edged sword in our hand, man. Bringing righteous judgment. Okay? Hey, what did Cristobal Colon say? Christopher Columbus? He said he ain't put down this sword for not even for an hour. Hey, man, that motherfucker gonna be on my hip. All the time. In my hand, real time. Yeah, I might pause on that motherfucker.
It's like gonna have a physical sword, bro.
Real talk.
That's a staff too, bro.
Yeah.
They said to beat the fucking heathens, man.
That's it.
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be nice with that motherfucker too, bro.
They used to hit Jacob
Nice.
clubs and shit.
Man,
Billy clubs and shit, man. Nice
Dogs
sticks.
don't
Look at me, salt traps every day, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't said, bro. I love watching them movies, man. You fantasize about torturing the fucking heathens, bro.
Yeah.
Them Saw movies, bro. It be real gruesome.
Yeah.
not harsh on
Man,
that.
the one of the most gruesome ones I seen, they had a nigga strapped in a chair and he had to try to get out, and his head was twisting slowly but surely, and it twisted. He didn't get out in time. It twisted all the way around. Yeah. I was like, God damn, that shit is still ingrained in my head. Yeah, and then who comes up with torture? Like you said, a nigga had to think about this shit. A producer had to not only say, yeah, that sounds good, and then put it on the big screen.
Like you gotta think about it, bro. I always bring that point up. That shit is good as fuck, bro. Like when you watch a graphic horror movie, bro, that mean that shit was in somebody's hand, bro. And they actually put the shit on camera. That shit is like, you know, because brothers watch some movies growing up, like, bro, you like, man, what the fuck is this, bro? Yeah. And I can tell I did a Google search, bro. Majority of them movies, if not all of them, was made by Edomites. Look at them, not the Saws, but like, if you just look at the director of those horror movies, just type in horror movies, look at the directors. All of them Edomites, bro. All of them. It's crazy.
The starring characters be Edomites too, and the cast.
And then for you to act in the movies, bro, it put demons on you, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what did that nigga Damson Idris? He said, not Idris Elba. Damson, the one that's dating Lori Harvey. Damson Idris. He said, what's that show he played on? Was it Power? Snowfall. Yeah. He said he had to tap into some left-handed spirits to play that race. He said he wasn't right afterwards, man. Yeah, you're right. Those spirits is real.
He said he had to go to a beach and sit there, and he said he literally felt the spirit.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx, before this incident just happened, he did a film with like devil worshiping and all type of crazy stuff in it. So that may have something to do with that.
He deserved what he got.
Yeah.
He deserved what he got. Yeah. Keep going.
No, they gonna have that role. He said he's all eat my cast. They gonna have that role in the kingdom. That's it.
I like paranormal activity. Some paranormal activity. Right.
This is Psalms 149:8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them.
So hold on. So that means these rulers, these powers that be, all right, these different kings and nobles and presidents and whatnot, he said they're going to be bound with chains and whatnot. Okay, fetters of iron. All right? That's captivity, man. Yeah. Putting shackles on your ass. I'm talking about not no little ass cuff. I'm talking about them big, thick ass shackles too, man. You know? Go ahead up.
Verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints.
And this is what the faith and what we just read is there. The faith and the patience of the saints. The water. You know what I was going at. It's Revelation 13.
What did the scripture say about like he that leadeth to catch him? Like the scriptures giving you the breakdown of how you're supposed to handle the matter, man. And then I believe one of the brothers quoted numbers. You know what I'm saying, about the blood. I think Rayab quoted earlier. Right. So it's like the scriptures is telling you the procedure to take according to injustice actions, man. This man has done nothing but rape, rob, and pillage and murder, man. He has to go, man. He has to, man.
Look up on when you get a chance. Just type in slavery on Google and hit images and just look at it, man. They had fucking big ass collars, yokes of iron around our necks. They had kids in slavery and servitude, picking cotton. You know, they had niggas tortured, mutilated in fires, man, with postcards with Esau posing next to it with a smirk. Come on, man.
They got Jake. We got Jake hanging, nigga burning. Then it's just a group of Edomites, the whole family. They got the moonshine in the hand. Where is these people at tomorrow? That's injustice. We don't need to do that. No, they were with it, man. Because you're gonna find out that this man, they really want to do that shit to you, man. It's just right now the Lord got a different spirit on these devils. But once again, the Lord gonna put that same devilish spirit he had. He gonna put it right back on him, man. These latter days, man. Because Jake really think this man is a friend, bro. He ain't your friend, man. He ain't your friend, man.
Was that it? Hey, man. So, hey, brother got